Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Hines versus Hines.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Mr. Hines, just 2 weeks ago, you were shocked when the defendant revealed to you that he is not your biological father.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You've petitioned the court for a DNA test to prove that he is, in fact, your father.
Yes, ma'am.
Defendant, Mr. Hines, you say you are currently behind more than $20,000 in child support, but claim to have evidence to prove you've always known the truth, that you are not the plaintiff's biological father, and the results will confirm that today. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Hines.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what happened 2 weeks ago.
Well, as of 2 weeks ago, out of nowhere, he pops out, not even him. His girlfriend pops out and say, hey, won't you tell him about what his aunt said? I look around, what did my aunt say? Oh, she said you might not be mine.
You're 36 years old.
Ma'am.
And 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And I'm looking like, huh? Like, so I kind of just blew it off, like, okay, because we, went on about the conversation or whatever. I didn't think too much of it. It wasn't like, oh, well, this, and this, and went on with it. It kind of just died off. But upon leaving, he said, I want to talk to you. So I said, let's talk. What you mean? And so you really doubt this or whatever the case may be? Oh, yeah, well, I don't know how this is. Like, hold on, I don't know where this come from, man. I don't know where this come from. I've been with you for 6 years, man. An only child. And this man is the true definition of a deadbeat dad. You understand what I'm saying?
Dad.
Man, look, the true definition. You understand me? This man left his whole family in 1989.
No, I didn't
Ain't
leave
look
you.
back. Who did you leave then?
She put me out.
She put him out, the government put him out, the dog put him out, somebody put him out, and he never looked back from 1989. I reached out to him and came to Houston. And it wasn't even to, a lot of people was against me, like, oh, you going to be with this man, whatever, and he left us. No.
He was not in your life as a father.
I hadn't seen him since I was a kid, since 1989. We out and about. She said, look, Dick, your father on the poster. I looks up, it's a wanted poster for child support for $24,000. That's the picture that I seen of my father. That's my first time. I said, oh, that's him? Yeah, that's him. We took down the poster board. I said,
oh my
this the only picture I got of my father is him on $24,000. This man is, I swear, this is so
terrible.
crazy that he's denying me at this point when he gave up on his family and never looked back, man, when I was the only one there for him.
So when you get to Houston, you reach out.
I reach out.
And for 6 years, you all began to form a real father-son relationship.
Anything that you could say of a father and son, we was there. But this man, in my opinion, is weak.
He says that he never in his life knew anything different, that you were his father. But you say you knew all along. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why is it you kept that secret?
Because
Because
his
he got
mother.
a motive. That's why.
What?
Motive. That's why he's challenging everything. It's a motive. No
He's not
man is
talking to
going,
you.
after 6 years, no man is going to go to court and see if he's a child or not. After I've been living with you for 6 years, I was the only one there for him. This man was on his deathbed 2 years ago. On his deathbed. They put him in an induced coma. Nobody was there. I go to the hospital. I had to sign for him blood transfusions. I had to sign for aftercare, everything.
Well, I didn't know that.
All the family, well, you know it now, and you knew it then.
No, I didn't.
Because when you woke up, you was, oh, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
That's why I thank you for
but
being
at the
there.
same time, you thank me for being there, and I'm the only one that was there.
No.
Your girlfriend, the one that brung it up to me that, oh, you might not be his because of what she said, she wasn't there.
So you're doing the right thing, and you're being a son, and you're taking care of your father. Why do you doubt that he's your biological son?
Because his mother cheated on me
She did.
a lot of times.
When you were in a relationship with her.
Before he was born.
So why would you wait 36 years to say something?
Until her sister came down and told me all this junk about he was my son.
This sister
Her
that he
sister
speaks
came?
of has been dead for 13 years.
She ain't been dead for no 13 years.
She been dead for over 13 years, man. my aunt, my mother's sister, that he left and went to Houston with.
I didn't.
You understand what I'm saying? This man left his family in 1989, left all of us, and went to my mother's sister in Houston, Texas. And supposedly, she tells him, oh yeah, he might not be your son. But the crazy part about it is, he also claimed that my younger sister, the same thing.
When you say he has a motive, what do you mean by that?
It's always got something to do with money, man. It always got
What you
something to
mean
do with
something with
money.
money?
Well, now all of a sudden he wanna get this divorce from my mother after 40-something years. He wanna do.
Yeah, because I never got in touch with her.
He wanna do DNA on me, but at the same time, now come to find out, child support also coming back to him for me.
Is this about money? Is it
No,
about
it's not
the
about
money?
no money.
Because you are behind.
No, yeah, they taking out my Social Security check.
They take the money out of your Social
Social
Security.
Security
What is that
check.
you're handing me? Jerome, will you hand me that evidence, please?
They taking out of my Social Security check.
So
I
you are.
barely got enough to pay my rent.
But he say that now, but this man was claiming us on his income tax all the time while he was working.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. This is your evidence where you say they're still taking money because of the arrears that you owe for child support.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to understand your doubt. Did you sign the birth certificate when Devin was born?
Yes, ma'am.
If you believe she was messing around, why would you sign his birth certificate?
Because I thought he was my child.
At that time, you did.
Yes, ma'am.
So what caused you to doubt?
Somebody told me.
Who?
Her sister.
So there was a family member that would constantly say that Devin was not your son.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Hines, Devin, did you ever hear that maybe your mother had a relationship outside of her marriage?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Please do. That's why we're here.
I'm not gonna say my mother was completely faithful then. I've heard things.
Did that knowledge ever cause you to doubt?
As far as me, my brother, my sister, they do have more resemblance to him than me, but I just never doubted it.
You didn't doubt
never
it.
doubted my mind.
Jerome, I think it's time we hear from Devin's mother.
Okay.
Please escort her into the courtroom.
Need a hand?
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Ms. Hines. Your son, Devin, says your husband told him that he's not his biological father.
He's a liar. He's lying about everything.
I'm not lying.
Please explain.
For one thing, 2 weeks ago, you got a letter saying that you were getting an increase on your Social Security.
I did not get no letters like that.
You had to get a letter to
No, I
say you
didn't.
were going to get an increase in your Social Security.
Yeah, my check. Yeah,
They increased the child support payments.
No.
He
never
knows
got
it. Yes, you did.
How do you know
It's
that,
always
ma'am?
something, man.
I got the paperwork before I left town.
Well, I never received it. They take $102 on my check for almost 4 years now.
Your Honor, they just started taking 102 this month in August.
No, they didn't.
So what you're saying
I
is,
have the proof.
so Ms. Hines, you're saying that his motive is that they were going, since the check was going to increase, they were going to increase the payment that they were collecting on the arrears for the child support.
Right.
And you say he's a liar. What is he lying
He's
about?
lying about I cheated on him.
You did cheat on him.
The only person that cheated was him. The reason in 1979 I left town is because I found him cheating with my best friend. He was up the street from where we live in the bed with her. I left town. I took both of my boys and left town and went to West Palm Beach, Florida. I have proof of that.
Yeah, you did.
And as
leave
for
me.
cheating, he just guessing. You
did.
never caught me with any man.
Yes, I have.
No, you. All
Jumping
right.
out my windows and everything I get
You
off work.
lying.
I
Oh,
come
you
Jumping out
lying.
your
He's
window.
lying.
I come home from work, knock on the door, put my key in the door, I hear something boom, boom, boom upstairs. I goes upstairs, my window up, door locked, she opened the door, jump back in the bed, put the covers over her head. No,
You're
I'm not
lying.
I'm not lying. I said,
Yes, you are.
I looked out the window and I
Man,
see
you
going
know
down
you
the
need to
corner.
quit. Your Honor, I haven't seen this man in 29 years.
And you still
Now, all of
married
a
to
sudden-
him?
Out of sight, out of mind. I ain't
weren't
seen him in
supposed to.
29 years. All of a sudden, I want a divorce. He tells my son, tell your mom I want a divorce. What is that about?
Money.
No.
Money.
Again.
A divorce for money?
What money does he have?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
I don't
about
have
that.
no money.
Let me tell you why.
I do not have no money.
Please explain,
Yes,
Ms. Hines.
He just turned 62, May 4th of this year. In order for me to get any part of that, I would have to be 62. He thought I could get part of his Social Security. A wife is entitled to part of the husband's Social Security. He knows it.
So you think this is motivated by the fact he wants to keep his whole check?
Right.
He doesn't want to share it with you.
That's
So
true.
after all these years, you all still been married but living separately.
That's
you saying
true.
it's been this way for 30 years.
Yes, Your Honor.
42.
42 years.
42 years.
Why are you trying to change it now?
Yeah, of course. Why are you trying to change it? You tell me. And forget the cheating. Because there wasn't no cheating.
Yeah, you cheated.
All these, lying, low life. He's a
Well,
habitual
you know.
liar.
You know.
He's a deadbeat
Wow.
dad.
You know.
Okay.
I got to pay child support and had no job.
Who are you paying child support now for?
Who's I paying child support for now?
That would be I that he paying for.
Bam.
And that's the increasement that he just got. So now it's, oh, you ain't mine neither. Let's get
So
you
what
rolled
you all
on.
are saying is there's a pattern here.
That's right.
That when
pattern.
they come after him for the arrears, the increases, then that's when he wants to deny that a child is his.
That's when he wanted to deny, even though he
Nah.
denied it since
So
1989.
Mr.
I'm
Hines,
going to keep
when
denying it too.
you say you believe she used to cheat on you,
She did cheat on me.
you said a family member kept telling you that Devin was not your child.
Yeah, but she had cheated on me way before then.
But you did sign this birth certificate.
Yeah, I signed it.
And for 36 years, you told this man that you were his father. He came to reestablish a relationship with you. He took care of you when you were sick. He was in the hospital by your side.
I wouldn't know.
what?
I wouldn't know what he done because I was in a coma. How was I
Exactly.
supposed to know that?
So who
Well,
else took care of you, man?
My
Is you that
girlfriend-
dead of a beat? You can't even give me that much credit to be
Yeah,
there for you
I
when
did.
wasn't
I
nobody
did
there?
love you for you.
Where was your girlfriend at?
She was there.
Where was she? She wasn't there. You was looking for a crazy, wasn't you?
What?
Yeah. He was looking for a crazy. That's all he cared about is that little Social Security check, that little income.
That's the only thing
he
got
can
me
continue-
going,
So he
too.
can continue to be nothing. Live in the projects, don't take care of his kids, never have, never will. This man
I
told
took
my
all-
niece, I
I
took my
worked-
niece to go see him. My niece said, oh, I'm your granddaughter. He said, oh, is you the oldest? She said, yeah. This man asked her, how many grandkids do I got?
I want to understand why, after 36 years, just 2 weeks ago, Hugh would say to this young man, don't
even
believe
think-
I'm your biological father. Why now? Why
Because
after all these
I never
years?
could get in touch with her. I called, they kept me away from her. I asked him, what's her telephone number? Where she live at? She don't want you to have it.
So you're saying you could not get in contact with his
right.
mother?
And I want a divorce.
Oh, so were you angry because she wouldn't give you a divorce, so you decided to tell him I'm not your father?
No, ma'am, no.
So why did you tell him I'm not your father?
Because what her sister said.
What is this with the cheating?
Because you
Is
cheated.
you stuck on cheating?
That's why.
Go look in the mirror.
I
You the
feel you. I'm on
biggest
the
cheater
same
ever
thing.
seen.
All right,
All I've done
all
for
right,
this man,
all
that's
right.
crazy.
I think I've heard enough. I'm ready for the results.
Me
Jerome?
too.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows.
He's still a deadbeat. Times 2.
3.
3 if I'm yours.
What you gonna do?
In the case of Hines versus Hines, when it comes to 36-year-old Devin Hines, it has been determined by this court. Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Hines, you are the father.
Dang, you didn't cheat on me. Thank
Told you
Your
it's a
Honor.
motive.
Mr. Hines, I'm gonna give you a moment that you need to take. What do you have to say to him?
I still love you. I still love you. You always gonna be my son.
I I was hoping, Mr. Hines, you would take the opportunity to apologize.
I apologize. I love you, son. You sign them papers. That's what you do.
Man, go on, man.
What you mean gone?
This is terrible, man.
When you going?
You knew I was your son from the gate, man.
No, I didn't.
You got ulterior motives. You want to stop that
It's
child
over
support.
with. I
You
don't
probably
wanna
want to
talk
search.
about no
You right, it's over with. Next time you go to the hospital, look for your girlfriend to come take
might
care.
not- I might-
Look for her to pay. Look for her to pay for your medicine.
Right.
Look for her. Look for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
It's over with for sure.
they all don't have happy endings.
So
I have
don't.
to tell
They
myself that. This has
Get
been
here.
a difficult day. And ultimately, I don't feel the level of remorse from you that I had hoped.
No.
I don't feel the level of regret that I think would be appropriate in this circumstance. Now, I'm gonna drop this nugget of truth, and you can chew on it when you leave. All you have in this world, when you leave it, are the people you leave behind. The things don't mean anything. I know that check helps you live, but it's money. Your children are your legacy. You have an opportunity in this moment to change it. Because let me tell you something.
If they would let me.
And for a man that's been in a coma and close to death before, and you wake up and you see this man by your side, you got to do better by him and your other children. I'm done with it. We have counseling and resources. You need it.
Yes, he does.
Take advantage of it. Court is adjourned.